Hello everyone, Mr. Engine 88 here in my second channel. And here's the YouTuber who is with me right now. Say hello to Jacob Robert.
Hello everyone, I'm Jacob Robert, and today me and Mr. Engine 88 will be sharing our opinion on the Season 1 episode of Thomas and Friends, Thomas Gets Tricked.
The title Thomas Gets Tricked is the US title. It is also known as Thomas and Gordon in UK releases.
Well, the episode starts out well, and the characters were good in it, like Thomas and Gordon. A nice little rivalry they had going on. Thomas teases Gordon, Gordon gets back at him. And a few cameos by Henry, who wasn't yet introduced, and James, who wasn't introduced.
This episode is based on the same name from the Railway series storybook, written by the Reverend W. Audrey, which is called Thomas the Tank Engine. There is some interesting trivia that you may not know about this episode. As it says so in the Thomas the Tank Engine Wikia, it says that this episode may have been filmed alongside with the other episode Off the Rails, as Gordon is resting on the same siding, and the trucks next to him are the same in both episodes. Which kind of makes sense, because in the shots of Thomas stopping inside Knapford Station with his coaches, Henry is in his new shape.
There were a few goofs I'd like to point out in the episode. So for starters, when Gordon rushes around that corner by the signal box, you can see like a tripod. And when Gordon and Thomas go over the viaduct, you can see the edge of the set. Also, one last goof that's really noticeable is when Gordon is in a close-up, you can see that his train has disappeared. Now, if you want to go and find all those outtakes or goofs yourself, then look up the episode on YouTube, find it on the internet, maybe watch it if you have it on DVD, and just check it out. So, is there really anything else to say about this episode? Well, I'll give it a rating. I'd probably give it a 9.5 out of 10, considering the few goofs in the episode. But I'd have to say it's really great. It's a great way to start off the series. Fans loved it. I think they really enjoyed Thomas and Gordon's rivalry. And in a couple other episodes, pretty much Gordon has a rivalry with everyone. Edward, Henry. It's like in Season 1, all the characters are like rivals, but overall, I think Thomas Gets Tricked is a very wonderful episode. And if you are a parent or someone, and you are just watching this video, and your kid doesn't know about the classic series, you should really explain to your kid that there's earlier seasons, and you should really let them watch it, because it would be a great way for them to experience old Thomas and Friends.
The models of Thomas and Gordon, those engines, are very well made, and I really like it. They're both blue, and they're painted very well. Even though this episode is very old and it was released a long time ago, we all still love Thomas the Tank Engine in our hearts. And parents, I recommend your kids to watch these, because this episode is the start of the very best series ever. The engines are well made, the environment looks nice, and also the buildings too.
Alright, well, thanks for letting me share my opinion on the episode. Bye!
You're welcome, Jacob Robert. It is great to have you in my review, my very first review of the very first episode of this series. So guys, thank you for watching this review, and stay tuned for more. And make sure to comment if you want to be part of my reviews.